Good morning, everyone, and thank you for being here. My name is Pedro Goicochea, and I've been organizing these, so probably you've heard of me through emails and a lot, back and forth. So I really want to express my sincere gratitude to be able to make it today. This has been a work that started back in 2016. So we've been working this for 2 years with an initial planning committee that was comprised of Linda D., Richard Jeffries, Rowena Johnson, and David Evans from Project Inform and the Forum. So we started that following up on our HIV Cure meeting that we held in 2014, and we continued the conversations, and we saw the need to continue these conversations with the updated information that we have in hand. So we finally made it after a lot of efforts and backs and forth, but we are here, and we are really happy and excited that we are launching this here today. So I'm going to start with some housekeeping announcements. So I want just you to know that if you want to access Wi-Fi, this is the way you do it. And there are some flyers on the tables, just so you are able to be able to access Wi-Fi. Some housekeeping announcements. Restrooms to the right, ladies to the right, and gentlemen to the left. Please, for those that are staying at the hotel, checkout is at midday, so please keep that in mind. Any questions regarding reimbursements and all that, you can talk to my colleague Malini Coburn during the break. She's going to keep you informed of what the next steps are. For those who need transportation to go to the airport, we do have some information at the registration desk, but in any case, that's one phone number that might help. They do work with the hotel, and the hotel says that they are very reliable. For remote attendees, please use the chat role, and some member from the team will introduce your questions or comments to the audience that is attending here in person. Water stations are at the back of the room. We weren't able to put them on the table because we have outlets and the mic, so we are trying to prevent any accidents. So, but there are 1, 2, 3 stations at the back of the room. We have a very interesting, I would say, fascinating agenda and a very busy agenda with lots of time for discussions, comments, and interventions. So a copy of the agenda has been given to you, and for those that are attending remotely, a copy of the agenda was sent with the confirmation on Tuesday. So you have that ready, available there. So I just want to reiterate that this is a discussion-based conference, so your active participation is encouraged. The conference is comprised of 7 sessions, including welcoming remarks and setting the stage, and 5 panels. Each session has a 30-minute moderated panel discussion where each one of the panelists will be able to provide their perspective or opinions on the topic. And after that, 30 minutes, the panel will be open to discussions with the audience, in person and remotely. We will have a lot of participation, so to the panelists, we will really appreciate if you are considered with the time of your co-panelists. So trying to make very precise comments and keep a focus on the topic of the panel, that would be great. And to start, I would like to start with giving special thanks to the National Institutes of Health. This conference is being is possible thanks to grant from the National Institutes of Health and with contributions of the Foundation for AIDS Research, CARE HIV, University of North Carolina, Chapel Hill, and Treatment Action Group. So they were able to collaborate, and that's why we have some scholars that are participating here and some panelists being able to come. We also want to thank our supporters at the forum, the contributors that support the HIV Forum at the Forum for Collaborative Research, with which contribution helps us to really continue conducting activities in the HIV Forum. I would also like to give a special thanks to the Planning Committee. They have been very important in the design of the agenda, the topics of discussions, and giving all the support that this conference needed at the time and that made it possible. I would also like to thank the forum team. They have done an incredible job working through this conference and trying to get everyone here, sitting here, having great breakfast, lunch, and dinner. Dinner last night. So they have been very helpful through all this process. I would like to thank our 18 scholars. We have 15 scholars from the United States and 3 from abroad, 1 from Argentina, 1 from Thailand, and 1 from Georgia. So thank you for being here, for making the time to participate here, and for the time you're going to provide with your ideas and your input in these important discussions. And with that, I would like to invite Dr. Goodenough to the table, and Dr. Reed from the Division of AIDS.